Hello children, welcome to class 5. Today we are going to discuss idioms. Okay, so let's begin. Now, first of all, you need to know or you need to understand what is idioms. You must have heard in Hindi muhavre. Muhavre suna hai? Great. So, idioms are called in Hindi, we call muhavre in Hindi. Okay, so idioms or muhavra are same. Most of the time you must have heard these words, आँख का तारा होना, है ना, दिन में तारे दिखना, मन में लड्डू फूटना. So such kind of words in Hindi we say muhavara, and in English we are calling it idioms. Okay, so let's begin. Now, should you believe everything you read or hear? As it happens, whatever you are listening or you are reading, can you believe? Let's see. It's raining cats and dogs. Don't you think it is something unnatural words? Have you ever believed that it happens? Yes. So, such kind of uh, words, group of words are called idioms, which has different meaning. The literal meanings are totally different. Do you believe that if somebody will say it's raining cats and dogs, will you believe that? No, no one will believe. Now when we will move ahead, we'll come to know the exact meaning of it. So people say it. What are idioms? People say it or it has written in the book. Most of the times we say, since it is written in the book or you heard from someone, that is why we use such things. Okay, so meaning people say it means it has been written in the book or somewhere. Now let's see are they lying? Do they mean it literally? It means, now see the meaning. No, they are making a point. Exaggerating the point by using idioms. Why we are using idioms? To exaggerating the points. So first of all, it is very important to know the literal meaning of such words. When we are saying it's raining cats and dogs, it means it is raining heavily or there is a heavy raindrops. Okay, so an idioms is an expression whose meaning can't be understand the ordinary meaning of the word in it. As we said in the beginning, I said it's raining cats and dogs. So actually the literal meaning was totally different. It meant it is raining heavily or there is a heavy raindrops. Okay, so literal meaning is totally different of the idioms. Another example I'm giving you, you hit the nail on the head. So can you tell me the meaning? The meaning is you are exactly right. So again, the literal meaning is totally different. Let's see the definition. Idioms and phrases which people use in everyday language which do not make sense literally what we understand what they mean. Clear? So idioms and phrases. Phrases are called in Hindi lokoktiyan, muhavre or lokoktiyan. Okay, so idioms are here we are talking about only idioms. So idioms are phrases. A group phrase means group of words. Idioms are phrases which people use in everyday language which do not make sense literally, but we understand what they mean. As I said in the beginning, that when we say in Hindi, आँख का तारा होना, it means बहुत प्यारा होना. It does not mean that tara is there in your eyes. Okay, so meaning is totally different what it says. And why do we use idioms? Let's see. So why do we have them? No one really knows why they exist or where they all begin. From where it has begun, no one knows. But every culture seems to have their own idioms and expressions. Okay, in English language has so many of them, and we use in different situation. Why we use it is generally used by when we use it is used by the native speaker, and to it values the sentence, to decorate the sentence, to beautify the sentence. We use idiom. It values the sentence and it always refer to something else rather than each word signifies. The origin of idioms, from where it has started. Most idioms come from ancient literature or even classic films. Where it has come from? Ancient literature. Ancient means very old literature. Okay, many idioms originated as quotations from well-known writers such as Shakespeare. Learning the background of the idioms can help you to remember them. How you can remember? You need to understand the background of the idioms, from where it has come. So most of the writers, they used to use these such kind of words, idioms, to beautify the sentence, to make sentence more interesting and beautiful. Okay, so famous writer, I have given you one example like Shakespeare, and there are so many. They were using idioms to use as a quotation or something like that, and it has come from the ancient literature. Idiom should be used where? Idiom should be used in proper situation. You can't use idioms anywhere because the meaning of these words are totally different. So while using these words, you need to know the exact meaning of such words. So idiom should be used in proper situation. They enrich our speech and increase our vocabulary. It is helping to enrich the speech, or if you are writing it, enrich the sentence, or it is increasing our vocabulary too. Okay, the grammar and the vocabulary of the idioms are fixed. Okay, and if we change them, we lose the meaning of idioms. So while using the idioms in a sentence or in a speech, you need to know the literal meaning. Otherwise, the moment you will change the word or the grammar of those words, the meaning of the idioms will be totally changed. Now let's see some example. Here it is written, jump jump at your own shadow. It means to be overly frightened when you are very much scared. When you see your shadow also, you are scared. So it meaning is also written over here. You can see your meaning, to be overly frightened. Jump off the page. It means something that stands out. Okay, I'm giving you a few more examples which we generally use. Okay, like we say piece of a cake. It's a piece of cake. It means it's very easily done. Take it easy. Most of the time when you are in a hurry or you are overexcited, people, you must have heard such word, take it easy. It means do think at a comfortable pace, don't be hurry. Okay, go bananas. It means crazy. Hit the roof. If somebody is very angry, it means hits the roof. Become very angry. Okay, let's move ahead. Now there are few examples of idioms which are related to body. It is called body idioms. Flesh and blood means, here it is written the idioms and few meanings are also given over here. Flesh of blood. Flesh and blood means relatives. Okay, that is called blood relation. Okay, turn a blind eye. It means to ignore something that you know is wrong. If you are ignoring something which you know it is incorrect, but still you are ignoring, it means turn a blind eye. Understood? Then it is written a slip of tongue. This sentence also most of the time we are using slip of the tongue. It means when you say something which you did not mean to say. So it is called slip of the tongue. Okay. Then we said head over heel means deeply love. Now there are some idioms which is related to food items. Okay, here it is written souped up. It means made more powerful or stylish. Okay, sell like hot cakes means bought many people. Okay, here you must have seen when there is a sale in the market, people go and buy many things. Okay, so on the shops you will see if something is very interesting, most of the people go and buy. So here sell like hotcakes. Okay, spill the banana, reveal the truth. When somebody is asking something and you know the real story, when you say that, it is spill the beans. It means reveal the truth. You are telling the truth. You are coming up with the true situation, real situation. Take something with a pinch of salt. Okay, don't consider something 100% accurate. It means use your noodles. It means use your brain. Not noodles means does not mean that the noodle you are eating. Okay, it means use your brain. Now let's see. Here are some idioms which are based on animals and with the meaning. Ants in one's pant means unable to sit or remain calm out of nervousness or excitement. When you have any exam or test, what happens? You are either nervous or overexcited. So this situation comes, or if you want to say something to your teacher, but you are unable to find out your teacher, where is she, or you want to discuss something with your parent which is very excited, and that particular moment your parents are not there. What happens? You are unable to sit till the time you meet them. So here it is ants in one's pants. Again, birds and bees. Then cat nap, a short sleep. Chicken out. It means to decide not to do something out of fear, usually just before. Okay, then copycat. If you are copying someone else, a person who does the same thing as someone else. Most of the time it happens when you see you find somebody who admires you, you start copying it. So that is called copycat. Now see some more. Do you like my backpack? It costs an arm and legs. So the arm and an arm and a leg is a idiom. So here it is. See the way it is explained. An arm means large amount, and an arm and leg means large amount of money. It does not mean arm and leg. Large amount of money. Another meaning. There is a big test tomorrow. Need to hit the books. Okay. So the meaning is study hard, but not too hard. Okay. Hit the book. To study hard. Now then, Mr. Merendino is absent today because Miss Merendino is absent today because she is under the weather. What is the meaning of under the weather? Feeling sick. Okay. If somebody is unwell, you can say under the weather. Now, funny English idioms. They are funny also. The lights are on, but nobody is home. It means these are the idioms. When pigs fly about something that will never happen because it is not possible. Have you ever heard the pigs can fly? No. So when pigs fly, it means that will never happen again. To have Van Gogh's ear the music. It means to be turn deaf. To be torn deaf. The pig out. Eat a lot and eat it quickly. Have you seen pigs? The way they are eating? They eat very fast. So eat a lot and eat it quickly. Then use your leaf. Use your head. Think smart. Okay? It means use your loaf means think smart. See, I told you in the beginning, it's raining cats and dogs means it is raining heavily or there is a heavy raindrop or downpour. So, now can you believe everything you read or hear? Understood? So, this was the topic of today. So, what is an idiom? Idiom is in Hindi we call idiom muhavre. Okay. Then when do we use? We are using idiom to make the sentence more interesting or to create make the interesting sentence. But while using idioms, we cannot change the grammar word or otherwise what will happen? The meaning of the word will change. Okay. Then we studied. Then what we studied? Any idea? Huh. So then we studied about how it is using and why it is using. Then we studied about from where it has come. Where it has come? It has come from the ancient literatures and the old writers. They used to use such words as a quotation. Okay? And the meaning of the idioms are totally different. The literal meaning is totally different from the words which is written. Okay, so this was the today's topic. I hope you all have understood. Goodbye, children.